backtest. Go through old data. See if these things occur and which one do you gravitate to. In the beginning, it might not be the silver bullet. It might be something else. It might be the simple optimal trade niche. It might be the model 2022. It might be something else, simple breaker strategy. But until you apply yourself to one thing, looking for it, going through old data, seeing it, you will never have the opportunity to see what your personal character flaws are, where you have to expose yourself to uncertainty in the safest format. And that means in backtesting, where the moves have already happened, you're conditioning yourself to look for these repeating phenomenon. That way, you can't even paper trade it. You can't do a demo trade. I mean, I guess you can if you want to do like Forex backtest or something to that effect, or trading views, market replay. But I don't even think in the beginning you should be touching that. But you feel like that's what you should be doing because it looks like a video game. Wow, this is what it looks like when I'm in there. No, it doesn't look like that at all. It's faster. It's scarier when you don't know what you're looking for. You've never been there before. Feels like the first time you got on a roller coaster. You know, it's like, man, what's it going to be like? What's it going to feel like? And you're worried about all your potential reactions to what you're going to experience versus this is what I'm supposed to be looking for and this is all I'm supposed to be focusing on. You can't train your perception to filter out all the other things. And that's what you don't understand. When I tell you, if I'm asked by any of you, through either trading views, direct message, or tweets or responses in my comment sections of my videos, how did you pick that one? How did you pick that one right there? How did you know it was going to do that? It's because I went through a long period of conditioning myself, looking for very specific things. And I know that answer doesn't satisfy many of you that are brand new. It feels like I'm hiding something from you, but I swear to you, it's because I've exposed myself to repetition, like exercise and building muscle with weight training. You have to do it over and over and over again. You can't just go into a gym, join a membership, and start lifting the heaviest weights you can do and do as many repetitions as you can and walk out and look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not even in a week, not even 90 days, not 120 days either. Can't even find yourself looking like that in a year. It takes time, but you have set forth in motion the expectation that you're going to go through that process to get you to that level of professionalism, whether it be a bodybuilder, weight trainer, a surgeon, a pilot. You chose to do this. And I'm going to humbly submit that you have chosen the path that has the highest degree of difficulty that there is. You're competing against the shrewdest of minds in a corrupt industry that's absolutely 100% manipulated, controlled to the smallest degree. And you want to cheat yourself the opportunity. You want to prevent yourself the real opportunity to find your own niche in this by cutting out the most important stage of your development. The part that feels boring, the part that feels like monotonous tasks. I ain't got time to do journaling. I don't have any time to look at old data. I need to trade. No, how's that working out for you? Because it's probably going to become evident that you're going to be a professional employee for the rest of your life. Unless you make drastic changes in your expectations and what you're willing to put yourself through, it's laid out there for you. Nobody gets to walk out here on their first round and say, I own the world now. I can do all this. It's easy, and I know what I'm doing as a trader. It doesn't work that way. And folks that say that are liars. They're lying. It's easy to fleece people that are ignorant. And if you're listening to me, if you're listening to people that have proven they can trade, we all have the same story. Stop listening to the bullshit. Demand that they can trade, demand that they can prove it to you. And if they can't do it, tell them to pound sand and get up the road and spend your time with someone that knows what they're doing, that's willing to spend the time telling you good advice. Professional trader, you're a long time away from that. Just because you make money and you're profitable, that doesn't mean you're a professional trader. You're not. That means right now you're profitable. But a professional trader, in my opinion, you're doing it at least 3 years or longer, and it's your 100% source of income. Now, it doesn't mean that that's all you make, but you could sustain yourself with just that. That's a professional trader. I read in books when I was younger that a professional trader, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Jack Swagger, his view, or somebody, either Jack or Alexander Elder, one of the two mentioned that they have to at least make 50% of your income to be considered a professional trader. No, that's somebody that's a part-timer to me. Unless you make 100% of your livable wages, and you've been doing it for at least 3 years, I don't think you have any business calling yourself a professional trader, because everything could crash and burn. I had a period of luck that lasted for 9 months when I didn't even know what the hell I was doing. And then suddenly, everything became impossible. Have you given yourself the flexibility to observe that in your own experience? Think about that for a second. Just think. What happens if what you're doing in the early stages just happens to be luck? Are you prepared to deal with that, where everything feels like it's collapsed on you? Do you know how to avoid that fear or uncertainty about that? Because I know some of you are cringing right now thinking, shit, that's what I've been afraid